the cracker moon. Layer the music and have a swoon. I can't stop thinking of your face. La la in the moon maze. I'm 6 feet under the Bodhi tree with my crap new age philosophy.
So what have you been up to, Flareon? Well, it's complicated. I mean, you did see the reality show, didn't you? There was a reality show? Yeah, my family did a reality show. English didn't see it. I have a TV, but don't know how to, let's say, use it. Oh, alright, well, you see, it all started with my mom's idea. She liked all the money. I mean, my mom's not a money grubber per se, but she just liked everyone knowing about us, and she really wanted everyone to know about us. Again.
I am a superstar with a big, big house and a big, big car. I am a superstar and I don't care who you are. I am a superstar with a big, big house and a big, big car. I am a superstar and I don't care who you are.
So the whole thing with the reality show was different per se. I think the biggest deal was the plastic surgery. I know you're probably thinking, well, why do I look like this? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I mean, you know, our producer thought it'd be a good idea to have us look very unique from other Pokemon of our species. Granted, being a Vaporeon as myself and any other evolutions, I can tell which are my siblings and which are not. Some Pokemon are not able to do that, but I can tell. I'm able to tell by little things which are my siblings. But the producer wanted to make it very clear and cut to everyone and the viewing world which was which. So it had to be done. The only thing is, Glaceon did not like the idea of plastic surgery one little bit. As much as we tried to convince her otherwise, she was not having any of it. So my idea is you all get plastic surgery. Therefore everyone will be able to know who you are. You'll be that much more famous, and everyone will know exactly who the hydro pumps are, and there'll be no, questions of exactly who you are. Excuse me? Are you serious? I am not getting plastic surgery. I don't care. This isn't even like peer pressure. This is you telling me what I'm doing? No, I'm not doing it. Glaceon, I'm telling you what you're doing. It's on your contract. I don't care. You can shove your contract up your ass. I am not doing plastic surgery for anyone, let alone myself, and my family will stand behind me. Whatever you want to do, sis, it's fine. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't want to force her to do anything. I agree. It's her decision. Fine, that's fine. If you don't want to do it, then you can leave. Fine, I'll leave. Bye. Won't miss you. Oh, I didn't think she'd actually leave. Obviously you don't know my sister, do you? Shut up, Flareon. Yeah, I mean, some people may think that plastic surgery is a little extreme. It wasn't too bad with me. They really didn't do much. I mean, they mostly made me grow out some of my tail spikes, as you can see. And they really just used a bunch of gel. It's literally a bunch of gel. I mean, I got used to it, so I still do it now. So it's not really like a big difference or anything. And, you know, they had me wear contacts so that my eyes matched my wife's and my daughter's. I don't understand the point behind that, but they had me do it, which is weird. But, you know, I did it anyway. I mean, some of them were more extreme than others. I mean, they gave Espeon and Umbreon really, like, extreme tail extensions and stuff to look like the sun and the moon and all this stuff, which I still don't get, but they said it would work or whatever. I don't know. It was just, you know, it was something that they said we had to do. I mean, I really fell in love with the look, so I still, you know, use it. Anyway, they said I didn't need plastic surgery because I was just perfect the way I am, with me being shiny and spunky and all that, which I totally appreciate. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you should totally go get plastic surgery. It's not like I was jumping on the thing to say, fill me with this, tweak this, fix that. But, you know, I wouldn't be against it either. If it helped, you know, if it helped the family show, then why not, right? The only thing that was frustrating was I did want my sister on it simply because she is family, but they kept saying they only wanted the evolutions and their wives or husbands and their children because they wanted to show the amazingly beautiful hybrids that we created or whatever, which I still think is weird, but whatever. The producer refused to have Lumi on the show. That's what I call her. Yeah, Lumi. Refused to have Lumi on the show. I tried my best, and of course she blamed me, and no matter what I said, she kept thinking it was all my idea to not include her at all. I still can't believe they did not include me. I mean, look, I got plastic surgery, I got hair extensions, I changed myself just for the show, and I said, look how beautiful I am, and you should put me on the show now. I followed all the rules, but the producer kept saying, oh, you're not part of the family, blah, 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 blah. I'm Ella's sister, okay? I am part of the family, okay? I may be Jolteon's sister-in-law, but that's still sister. I don't care if the in-law is in the back of there, okay? I'm still family. And it's annoying because even though we are both on the show, since apparently she was on 2 seasons and she's dating Jolteon, everyone knows who Ella is, but no one knows who I am. And I'm completely sick of it. So of course the Milk Tank offered to have me on All Stars and not Ella. I took up the chance. Because, let's face it, she always gets her way. And you know what? As much as she may say that she tried, I still think she didn't want me on the show. So guess what? I'm going to be on my own show without her. And that's all that matters. Of course, the most awkward thing, I think, out of everything that happened while on the season was when they replaced Glaceon. It was really frustrating, and we told him no, but he kept saying, well, you were signed for 2 seasons, blah, 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 blah. So that means that we have to have a Glaceon on the show. It was awkward. It was awkward for himself, because he knew why Glaceon didn't want to have any plastic surgery done, and he respected it. But Azelion, his son was so excited about being on TV that he wanted to be on, and Glaceon said that she refused for him to be on TV without one of them. So Azelf said he would do it, just to make Azelion happy. And it sucks, because filming with that fake Glaceon, it was weird. That was not my sister. And as much as me and Espeon tried to play it up, and the boys, we just couldn't do it. Because that was not our sister. You can say it's our sister all you want and pretend and to media and whatever, but our sister's shiny, not normal Glaceon. But apparently, our producer did not understand the damn difference. Glaceon, I cannot believe that you're not going to do anything about Azelion having that drunk party. He can do whatever he wants. We're famous, so it's amazing. Glaceon wouldn't talk like that. Can we cut the cameras, please? This is not the way my sister talks. This is the way I was told to talk, and it's the way I will talk. You know what? This is not the way my sister talks. Flareon, can you please say something? Yeah, I agree with her. This is not how Glaceon talks. So you can pretend all you want. This is not my sister. She's a caring sweetheart, and she wouldn't sound like some valley airhead. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's your job, Flareon, right? You're the bitch of the family, right? I'm not a bitch. Thank you very much. Oh, whatever. I don't care. Cameraman, please take my photo. Oh, of course. Smile. Smile again. All that fake Glaceon cared about was photo time. And I'm sorry, that is not the way my sister acts. And as much as they said we needed a Glaceon for the 2 seasons, we were putting our foots down. Or our feet down. Whatever, I'm sorry I can't speak. I'm just annoyed thinking about this. And this is what they had to put us through. That was not my sister, and no matter how many times they told me it was, it wouldn't work, obviously, because she's not my sister. She didn't act like my sister, she didn't look like my sister, and she just wasn't my sister. It was really awkward, and her and Azelf had to kiss and everything because they're not married, and that Glaceon was all over him. It was ridiculous. She just wanted to get even more famous. She said in a quote after the show after the show had aired and everything, that she just wanted to get with him so she could get pregnant and have a freak of nature herself. That was such an insult. And I told them she needs to calm herself, because if she starts saying that my child and all of my freaking nieces and nephews are freaks of nature again, it's not going to be pretty. What did I think about that Glaceon? It wasn't my sister. She was shallow, fame hungry, and she just wasn't my sister. And we argued with the big wigs and everything, but they kept saying that we needed a Glaceon for the season, and we signed a contract for 2 seasons. So we had to do the 2 seasons with this fake Glaceon. After a while, she even got annoying to producers, so gladly they wrote her out. I mean, I was sad not to have my sister in the opening credits anymore, but let's face it, okay? She just... Oh, excuse me, that's my phone. Let me take this. Sorry about that interruption. That was important. But, I think the most exciting thing for me and Espeon is, to be back for All-Stars. To show people that we still have what it takes to take home, the gold. It's definitely our goal, so it's going to be a lot of fun to come back and really compete once again. What was the worst? The worst episode was definitely the episode where the kids got completely drunk. I mean, we wanted that episode completely canceled, but the producers was like, oh, it's fine. And I was like, that's not fine. They're basically saying underage drinking is fine. And it's not fine. I mean, hello, I don't want my daughter on international TV drunk out of her mind, but sorry, I couldn't control that. And that's the whole reason that we even brought in the layers afterwards, because we didn't want that on air at all. It aired once. It's a rare episode that very few fans and the family have seen. Trust me, I've shown it to my daughter many times. Everything that the kids did that episode was so ridiculously appalling. I've never seen my daughter like that again, and I told her I never, ever want to see her like that again with my own two eyes. If she wants to do that when she's of age and whatever, I don't want to see it. Ever, ever again. Thankfully, though, Hanshian was not the worst. You see, Vaporeon and Lapras's daughter, Flareon is a very, very sweet girl. But, she's very straight-laced, so, my daughter kind of knows what it's like to go out and party, and she has street smarts. Vaporeon, on the other hand, well, Lapras is a very protective mother. I'm sure you're not all surprised about that. Anyway, the results of the incident and her upbringing, it just was not pretty at all. Vaporeon, I really think that you've had enough.
Oh, Bronzeon, I have not had enough.
You're the biggest out of all of us, and you've drank probably 10 times of what any of us drank. You need to just stop.
No, I don't. Oh, look, it's so much fun to run and slide on the floor. Whee!
Oh my gosh.
There I go again. Whee! It's the window!
So, after that episode aired, it was pretty much cut it. Because it was just completely and utterly a mess. My Shimion's a sweet girl. She's a sweetheart. But when she does have a fiery side from her mother. So the thing is, there was just some episodes that were not pretty. I understand that no family's perfect. And we never wanted to show that we were perfect. But at the same time, everyone has dirty laundry. Everybody has their secrets. Everybody has their mistakes. And there's some things that you just want to keep behind the scenes and in the closets. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of dirty laundry aired that no one wanted to see. I think in the end, it was just easy to say we were done. I mean, the show and the producer did sue us for money, but we had it. I mean, we're not completely poor. We did get money from the shows, and I think that one major thing was it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it, and when my mother-in-law finally put her foot down, I think that's when we were all happy about it. She wanted everyone to see what an amazingly beautiful family and close family we were, and this was doing the exact opposite of what she wanted. She did like everyone talking about us, but not about the bad things. When all the things happened with the twins in first 2 seasons they were in, and things with Flareon, she didn't like the bad publicity. She wanted everyone to see her children as the angels that she sees. And I'm not saying her kids aren't angels. They are. But I think that no one's perfect, and this show just really showed that no one's perfect, and it was just too much in the long run, And that's why me and Glaceon took a vacation, but I'm sure she'll tell you more about that later. So, it was just a mess and a half, it wasn't worth it in the end. People saw way too much than we wanted to see,
Oh, it's a little sad. Well, at least there was a happy ending. I mean, there was a lot of lawsuits and a lot of paparazzi and probably lots of magazine covers that you guys wish that you could forget about.
Yeah, and I just remembered them. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I'll just know that I hope you guys are a lot better now.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I mean, we've gotten over it, and if people still think of us that way, then that's their issue. If they have an issue with me, then that's their problem, not mine, and I know the kind of person I am, so I don't worry about what people think. Yeah, that's also a piece of crap. I think the biggest thing for me was just knowing and seeing the hate that I got just from being on the season I was on. I was only on 1 season, as opposed to my twin siblings who caused a lot of havoc and were on 3. I just think that people just saw me as this diva bitch, and they just thought that's who I am. Yes, I can be feisty. Yes, I can be kind of bitchy sometimes, and I'm high maintenance and all of the above. But at the end of the day, I'm still a nice person, and I think that I've never gotten to show that side of me. And that's one of the things that I want to show this season. I want to show that I am a nice person, and I'm not just this diva. Yes, I'm a diva. Yes, I have attitudes, and I know I'm not this sweet sister like my sister Glaceon, but I'm still a good person. And I think at the end of the day, I don't want people thinking that I'm this evil person. I want to show them that the Flareon they saw is only one side. It's only one piece of the puzzle. There's another piece that is really sweet and really nice, and I want the world to see that person. And even if I can't win in the end, and it would be nice if I did, I simply want to be able to show them that I'm a sweet person. Maybe not as sweet as my sister Glaceon, but I'm still a good person. And in the end, that's all I want to do. And that's what my hope is for this season. I'm excited for it. I want to show everyone just the kind of person Flareon is.
Diamonds where there once were stars. I'm sitting in Jane Mansfield's car. Yeah, yeah.